Hello everyone, welcome to Ponderings of the Priest. This week, sadly, two very hard, tragic things have happened. A good friend of mine was in a terrible car accident, and they actually had to pull her out of the car, cut her out of the car, and she's still in the hospital. My sister's best friend for 30 years, unfortunately in the last week or so, has been told that she will not survive her ovarian cancer. And so my sister and her friend and their family are all preparing for her death. So what this all brings me to for us to ponder today is, what if there were no tomorrow? There's a prayer in the burial office that asks God to help us remember the shortness and uncertainty of human life. How fragile it really is. What if there were no tomorrow? Most of us live well into the future. We probably already have our schedules running through our head for the next week or perhaps even the next month. And we lose today when we do that. And when we lose today, we lose all of the blessings and miracles and surprises and wonder of the day. So what I'd like for us to ponder today together is, what is it like, or what could it be like, for us to just stay in the day? Stay in the day, because that's where God is. God is in today. God isn't in where the past was yesterday or months ago or years ago. God is not in tomorrow because it hasn't happened yet. Now you could argue with me that God is omnipresent and omnipotent, and of course God is all those places. But for today, this is where God is, present with us now. And when we are in today, and Jesus even tells us this in the 6th chapter of Matthew's Gospel, do not worry about what you will eat or what you will drink or what you will wear. Stay in today, basically, he says, because today has enough worries of its own, and you don't need to worry about tomorrow, because that's what happens when we're into the future, or when we ruminate about the past, is we're stuck in things that haven't happened yet, or we're stuck back in history, not being freed of whatever it is that we're ruminating about. And it causes us anger and anxiety and resentment and just sort of a general sense of dis-ease, or we never fully come to rest. When we can be in today, we can come to rest. We can open our eyes and see where God is, and hear. Because what Jesus is telling us in Matthew 6 is, I got this. You're good. You're going to be okay. Everything's all right. Even when things aren't all right, everything's going to be all right. And it keeps us in the day, and it keeps us in the now, and it keeps us with God. God calls to you and me, stay with me. Now, here, see where I am. Feel me present in your heart and in your life. And what this does is it frees me. It frees me to trust that if I did okay with yesterday, I'm going to do okay with today, and I'll do fine with tomorrow. And so I'm free from that dis-ease. And it also helps me stay in solutions. It takes me out of things I can't control and puts me into what I can. And it also helps me, when I'm in today, to realize the things that I cannot control and to not even bother to try. And in the end, where it leaves me is with God. So let me encourage us all to stay in the day. It doesn't mean you don't plan ahead. But once you've made your plans, you don't have to obsess about them. And stay in today, because this is where God is. Have a wonderful today, everyone. Bye-bye.